I've been on the road with a bag face. In the kitchen cooking O's with a bag face. And I be sending hoes for the bag face. At a fast rate, we can have a cash race. Big bag face, big bag face, big bag face. 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 It's a cash race, it's a cash race. Mr. Bagface, Mr. Bagface. I'm in the mirror doing what the dash say. Cause everything I gotta do the fast way. I got the bag, niggas got that mad face. Like nigga, all I did was pass on the play. Heavy gas, we don't mash on the brakes. I hit the jeweler with the bag on my face. Ice, 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 dance in they face. Ice, 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 dance in they face. Nice, nice, nice bands in the band. If the price right, I'ma make a play. On the road with a bag face. In the kitchen cooking O's with a bag face. And I be sending hoes for the bag face. At a fast rate, we can have a cash race. Big bag face, big bag face, big bag face. 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 I be on the road playing with them lows. I had to graduate from playing with them O's. 100 Benz to get money, I suppose. Cause I got it on my own and out the mud, now I'm on. 30 off of these, 40 off of those. 30 off of them, that's 100 more. 20 off the hoe, blow that on some clothes. Where the cameras at, I'm ready for the pros. Everywhere I go, I'm riding with them poles. But we ain't finna do no fish. So, I drink it, you know what I mean? Help me with my back problems and all that, you feel me? So, I had to bring y'all on, man. So can you tell us a little bit about high grade syrup? What is it?
I mean, it come from a culture. Everybody used to pull up drink. You know what I mean? Come with the zen, codeine,
Right,
lean, whatever they want to call it.
Yeah.
We came up with a THC version of that, which we started as, and it grew to people could add it in their foods, drink it straight. Like you said, different. Some health claims we can't make, but people might use it as that. So.
Right.
Nah, that's perfect. It's perfect.
Yeah, man. And that's actually like one. And I was actually gonna touch on this a little later, but you brought it up. I'm glad you brought it up. The drink sipping culture, you know what I'm saying? Sipping lean, for those of y'all that don't know what drink means. something that's actually beneficial to your health.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's dope, man. Y'all gotta well before we touch on that, y'all play different roles in the company, man. So tell us, what role do you play and what role do you play?
I'm production. I'm behind the scenes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You the one that like to stay low key.
Sometimes it's the pit, man. I feel boy. But yeah, you know. I do the production side and understand like the product SKUs, which ones we want to release, stuff like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I done seen you in action, you know what I'm saying, where you like, pulling up to the facility and, making sure, everything running smooth and all that, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of a part of the job description too, just make sure everybody in line.
Yeah, we got a good staff though. Like our staff is dope. All the ladies that work and handle the behind the scenes, they pretty much take care of everything. Like as far as operations, all the way down to production, sales, accounting. Damn, it's crazy. It's all handled by women.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So
you know what I'm saying?
A couple guys who work for us.
So high grade, heavy support of women's rights, man.
Yeah.
I've been in there, man. All man, good, good women, fun people to be around.
Indeed.
So
Family oriented, man.
Definitely, cool people, man. So what role do you play, Lo?
More on the admin side, like financials, try to assist with payroll, getting things paid for, all the raw materials. Like it take a lot that goes into it that most people don't understand. So pretty much just on that side.
Yeah, so the money side, the numbers, and breaking all
trying
that
to collect, man. It's like we got net, so we got some just give us cash on delivery. Some is net 7s or 14s or 30s. So
okay,
coming from back in the days, it's like friend somebody.
Right,
you gotta make sure they're gonna pay on time, and it'll be same. Other industries,
right?
Where you gotta make sure you're on top of getting your money.
Yeah, man.
Not all of them gonna willingly pay you on time.
Right.
Yeah, so we deal with that even in the industry.
Even on the corporate side.
Yeah.
I know, man. I got my people that I'm in business with too, and I done had to, hey, what's going on, man? What's up? But you know what I mean? Like me going through that with my clothing line, I learned that I gotta send a rep out. Depending on the store, once or twice a month, check on inventory, see what's moved. I gotta make sure they're telling me the truth on what's being sold. Because I can go off of what they're telling me was sold. Yeah. But they could be lying.
Facts.
So I send my rep in to double check that, and you know what I'm saying?
What's going on?
Yeah, man. And it's crazy you touched on that, because I say this, I have conversations about this all the time. Like, transitioning from the streets. In the streets, man, you gotta be security, you gotta be, accounting, you gotta be marketing and promotion, you gotta play all roles in it, man. So
and you can't market and promote it, you know what I mean? So that's
we just had our Instagram shut down, bro.
Damn.
21,000 followers.
Word?
Swear.
Yeah.
Why? Because it's weed?
Yeah, we'll say tripping on certain stuff like that.
We
shadow banned them there already.
We was already
too,
shadow banned, So we just started over. But at this point, we're picking a new channel to use.
So no Instagram.
You'll probably see a little bit, but it won't be via... Like, we restarted the page, but it's not nothing that we're going to promote no more.
Right.
It's just work for us going in a whole nother route.
So what, if you don't mind me asking, what were they tripping on? Like, what were they saying that they didn't want to see?
Well, part of it was a self-inflicted wound, like, either way, because of the way we were pushing it, right? And then at the same time, it's just a lot of back end. You don't know if somebody I guess tails on your post or anything. You know what I'm saying? So once you post something, it's like the luck of the draw.
Okay.
But at the same time, it's just understanding like that's not the only avenue. Sometimes you get caught up in the matrix of thinking like, damn, this is the only way to promote my shit, right?
Right.
And you don't look around and be like, all right, well, if a million and so, they say like something like 1 million and something loads happen every second on Instagram, right?
Right.
There's other places where there's only a few loads happening. And that's more so where we're starting to understand where is our product best sold. So like, to get further down the line, like understanding category management is probably 99% of business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you got Twitter, you got, TikTok is the biggest platform right now.
Yeah.
And I don't know how that would work when it comes to the MMJ industry.
Same thing.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like.
You got a TikTok too, though.
Yeah, man. You definitely take advantage of the TikTok. Because I know
see your TikTok too.
Yeah, I go, you know what I'm saying? I got to start making more of my comical videos because people fuck with them real heavy, bro.
Facts. Yeah, anybody in the industry, any day, you can have your whole IG feed shut the fuck down, you know what I'm saying? Like, some of the biggest pages with millions of followers are, that's why people got, like, backup pages and things of that nature, so... Yeah, and the thing with us too is like beauty between all of the dispensaries. We could do pop-ups inside of the dispensaries.
Right.
So with us just having brand ambassador booths, like something similar to this, where we kind of drive people to the register to buy our product. That's another advantage we got opposed to in the physical, not just on social media or on the phones.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense, man. And I see I seen artists, really like attaching to the brand. You know what I'm saying? I seen Sauce Walker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sauce Walker. He did a crazy ass, commercial, promoting it, and
that shit almost got 1 million views.
Word.
You see, like 800, almost 900,000.
Yeah.
Yes.
He had me cracking up, bro. He had me, but he always be having me weak. You know what I'm saying? But
the cool thing is, him is mad smart. Like when we talk to him behind the scenes, a lot of stuff he told us. That's like one thing I will give him is like, at that time, us doing the promo. We wasn't in the best economical situation.
Mm-hmm.
Is that even a word?
No, that's true.
Like our financial shit wasn't all the way right, but fam threw us a bone. So I'm like, give us this amount, and we handled ours. And then he, at the same time, he like, just trust that I'm gonna get you monetized.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he also just gave us some behind the scenes game about becoming a certain element within your industry.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And like why he's so effective at what he does.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like to see it in action and then actually be a part of it, you like, okay.
Yeah.
You get it from a different standpoint. So that's what I mean by like being able to understand the channels of where you can market yourself rather than always following a certain area. And he does it perfectly.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, Sauce, man, I done ran across him a couple times in the city. He fuck with Denver real tough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Put his artists on too, so that's hella solid. Like he get a feature from his artist or something, he'll hop on the song on Strong, doing shit like that. I got hella respect for that.
Yeah, and I peeped that. He got a gang of artists under him too.
Yeah.
And I peeped that. You know what I'm saying? And he understands the numbers game with this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if, most people, if they supporting Sauce, they gonna support the whole Sauce family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, all right, well, I'm gonna chew up every single dollar that I can chew up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, shit, I get it, shit. I'll be jumping on them tracks too, because the money coming back to me at the end of the day.
Facts.
You feel
and
me?
the opportunity, I think, once you reach a certain status within your industry, it's more about the success of the opportunity, because you understand that money is economical and it comes with anything you do. Right. Even standing on the corner with a sign, you can gain bread, but it's how you move it, and that's probably the hardest lesson we learned in the industry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like where it is today, a lot of people have their own strain, they have certain things, but they don't have access to the behind the scenes information. So it's like show that piece. Like what me and bro sometimes say, like, damn, I wish folks can show their metric.
Yeah.
Like show like what's really going out the door rather than whatever they promoting. You know what I'm saying? That's a different ball game once you start understanding how this industry really works and the taxes that's behind it. You can understand how a burner can do what he can do, but at the same time, you understand that he's definitely a conglomerate of people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
With Burner, I feel like it's more of the brand. You know what I mean? Like the cookie brand is just
shit heavy.
I wouldn't say just the brand though. The business, the cookie, and that's what most people confuse the brand and don't give him credit for the cookie business.
Right.
The business is different than the brand because he's been able to take the McDonald's method of marijuana and go dumb with it, nuts.
And when you say that you like control, like pretty much all the way, and then it's like you said, the brand is licensing, so you then there could just, like you said, McDonald's, you letting somebody pretty much get their version of it out, you know, in the new state, and just making sure what's the franchise model.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much what he's saying then. Like either he gonna go do his due diligence and pretty much buy the facility, get the license, go through all that in a new state, or he just gonna tap in with somebody that
already got
solid,
it, already capitalized.
Yes, sir.
And just let y'all get run with the cookies brand.
It's much more powerful.
That's
at that
smart.
Point. Yeah, that.
Yeah, one thing about it, man, greedy motherfucker ain't gonna last long.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta learn to share the ball.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And don't forget, he put at least 7 to 10 in, no bag, just the name.
What you mean?
So him just working from the bud tender to building the brand.
Talking about 7 to 10 years.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Him was just working that counter.
Yeah.
And understanding the industry a lot. You know what I'm saying? Before the brand expands, he had to understand, okay, what do I have at stake? Like just listening to him speak. Like, all right, cool. We used to just see people come in and there was no names on the jars like that. So we was giving them exotic names and putting little different logos and stuff by them. So he kind of understood the assignment and the vision, right? And then you expect, hell yeah. And you take that, and then again, goes back to my point of category management. So he said, okay.
What do you mean by that?
So
category management.
Category management is what you do and managing it within what you do. So if I make cookies, right? Don't start making motor oil.
Pretty much stay in your lane.
Okay. Perfect example of category management. When you stay in your lane, you can then define it.
Right.
When you think you've mastered your lane, and all right, well now you're trying to be the coach of a million other lanes, right?
Right.
You leave the option open for a lot of people, and that's why we just focus. Everybody asks us like, "Y'all gonna do more? Do more?" We just focus on the serves because it's like we gotta master this. Once we master this, then it's on to the next.
A lot of people got the brand and they damn near willing to attach it to anything. You know, if this get kind of cold, they start doing this, and like you said, we want to maximize what we do right now with the syrup, and then start, you know, exploring other, you know, products and things of that nature with our emotion.
Yeah, man, and that like that kind of goes with the whole thing. Like, you know, the more things that you're doing, the less attention that you're taking from your baby.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. So I get it. You know what I'm saying. Like we gotta. You know, this is our only child. You feel me? And we gonna raise this one up.
Yeah,
she's gonna be a beast. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I get it, man.
And it's a lot that goes into it. So like you said, there's a brand and then there's the business. Mm-hmm. Business wise, it took us a while to learn what we learned. Like to be in cannabis, most people understand like it's $1 million business, right?
Right.
Not from profit wise, but all right, you want to get down, you're gonna put in $1 million. So if you don't have that $1 million, somebody tell bro, now it's like you're constantly cleaning up your mistakes sometimes. You know what I'm saying? To get to putting in your $1 million. So that's a lot of
So what you mean by that? Because when you said I took that a couple different ways. Yeah. So just me having my knowledge of the industry, it's like one way I took it was you know, in order to get a dispensary, you need $1 million in you need to be worth $1 million, whatever that the net worth is or whatever. But is that what you meant?
No.
Are you saying that for you to be a successful brand in the MMJ industry, you have to put in $1 million?
So both ways, right? You need I'll use $1 million as a reference, but you need 500,000 in cash and another 500,000 in resources.
Okay.
So, because if you just had $1 million, you're gonna end up spending that on the same resources. And if somebody only had resources, they may be able to surpass your $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing we had to learn. But if you have a mixture of both, use a powerful motherfucker.
Right.
Because now you can, if your money get low, you can always tap into your resources. And when your money up, you don't have to run your resources dry.
Okay.
You're able to get more resources.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So as black business owners in the MMJ industry in Colorado, what challenges have y'all faced, you know, in building y'all brand?
A lot, man. Just like what bro was just saying. Burner last album, what we was just talking about him, from seed to sale. Like, we didn't control that shit from the beginning with the metric. Everything is on, you know, him and I. Like, we got a staff we gotta keep going. We gotta pay every other week. Product liability insurances we trying to go through. We got our rent, raw materials, like so many different expenses, and it's like we don't got that. A lot of motherfuckers got investors, venture capitalists, like all that. You know, it's just like you said, that $1 million. What the dude say? We gonna have $1 million worth of
$1.5 million. Yes, sir.
And that's we didn't did that, man. Just, you know, bumping our head or just, you know, certain things, not do a lot of research and development. But where we at now, man, is just once the right partnerships come through, that's when we'll be able to, I feel like, go to an even higher level, you know, multi-state and all those type of things.
Would you say that for you know, in starting a business in the MMJ industry, the finances is probably the hardest part of it?
No.
Not the hardest, but it's like you said, it's a mixture. You know, finances, resources, accessibility to certain things, like
lack of planning and knowledge. Because what we're sold is you're gonna make a whole bunch of money, but when nobody tells you, you need a plan to make that.
Right.
So you gonna get everything you pray for in this industry, right? Yeah. But if you don't know how to maintain that, then it goes both ways. Like, bro, I only speak for myself just because most of my downfalls only my own self-inflicted ones. Mm-hmm. No cap, and Brody know that. And we talk about it all the time. Like, when you start balancing and trying to grow at a certain level, a lot of times it really be us.
Yeah.
So understanding that over the course of time, and now finally being like, all right, I accept the fact that I trip my own self up more than anything that the industry.
Self-accountability.
Hell yeah. Other than what this industry done, then at that point we look at the industry just as a business, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's where, like, when we say black business, is like, all right, it's still business, right? So sitting at this business table, we got to come at a certain direction. If I'm my own only enemy, right, then I got to make sure I'm always in check. And that's something like I'm learning, just now learning, bro, like today, years old.
Hey, man, self-accountability, bro. And that shit applies to not only life, but in business too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be a, bro, like if anything that fucks up in my life, bro.
Yeah.
I find a way to make it my fault.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have pulled up over there. Man. Or I shouldn't have. I'm not going to put the blame on nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to find a way to be like, all right, well, 6, this is where you fucked up.
Facts.
Nigga. Because then it changes my thought process and it puts me in control.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And I got to be in control. You feel me?
Facts.
So.
And then, too, like, trying to still seek the positive out of shit, you know what I mean, no matter what, because sometimes you could be down and throw you off for your next moves, you know. And see, so
that's like, that's a form of it. Yeah. You turn it into a positive because you're turning into a lesson for you.
Facts.
Instead of a loss.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even if your ass alive and free. So
Facts.
take that as a win.
Cause see, it's not a lesson if you're putting the blame on this nigga over here. It's
Right.
only a lesson if you like, all right, I fucked up when I did this.
Yeah.
That's
You feel
majority of people though, I feel. Like you said,
Mhm.
they never, have the maturity or the self accountability to do that. Like, no, that's my bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I fucked
yeah.
up. I shouldn't have went over there.
Straight
Facts.
Be
up.
proactive and not reactive.
They say the
Yeah.
hardest business to manage is yourself.
Right.
As an entrepreneur, it's just yourself. Maintaining yourself is the hardest business.
Bro,
to
let me
manage.
tell you. Cause man, I do so many different things, bro. Like I got my podcast, the music, my tour business. I'm an Amazon drop shipper. You feel me? Box trucks, like all the extras, bro. So
Facts.
like, man, like I be having to like put my energy in different spots, bro. And the time management is the worst thing for me right now.
Yeah.
Cause I got so much shit to do.
Yeah, and you a father before all that.
All that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, it's
Put
just
your business on camera.
it's a lot.
I'll tell you, baby.
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about,
Yeah.
cause that's a whole that's another show. You feel me?
Man.
That's another show right there. We're gonna have a whole baby daddy show. I'm gonna have a show just full of baby daddies on this motherfucker.
But this bitch have a line out the door.
Hey, oh my mama. I didn't plan on it before just now, but I swear to God, I'm finna have a baby daddy show.
You need to have daddy issues.
On my mama.
You feel me? Let every dad just speak, like, hey man, 15 seconds of problems.
Yeah, man, we gonna have a single father show.
And even I would say just a father show, because single or if you with
Nah, this one's gonna be a single father show.
Man.
This the baby daddy show.
It's some married guys who got to do single dad shit.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
With their other baby moms.
Man.
But yeah, that's gonna be a whole no. You gonna come back for that one?
Man, I don't want to.
You ain't fucking with it?
No.
Yeah, smart man.
I will go home to my wife happily.
Yeah.
Don't need no issues.
We don't want, hey sis, we don't want no problems.
Yeah.
You feel me? Straight up. Hey, but so back to the high grade
Yes,
though.
sir.
You know what I'm saying? My favorite flavor is the strawberry. You know what I'm saying? I pour that motherfucker in the Fanta, the
Yeah.
pineapple Fanta, and it turn red like the high tech.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Like or like the perp. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with it, bro. What flavors? What are all the flavors? We got them right here.
Yeah.
What's all the flavors that y'all got?
Strawberry,
Lime, pineapple,
lime. We put on hold for right now.
blueberry,
Pineapple,
and watermelon.
Yeah.
We substituted the lime with our peach right now. But peach is on our rosin side, so we do rosin and another cannabis oil.
Okay.
Then we got chocolate, vanilla, and maple too.
I want to try the chocolate. I want to try the chocolate in my coffee.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah, cause I've been I go through different phases of my coffee and shit.
Yeah.
And right now I'm on a mocha phase. You know what I'm saying? So I get the mocha creamer and shit.
Yeah.
The Hershey's one though. Don't fuck with the other ones.
Yeah.
And then so I wanna try that in that one.
Yeah, and we got simple syrups too. So like with the syrup, I will say this is like it's broken down to the degree of like food, beverage, and being able to like self-medicate, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So those elements kind of change the nature of how we move.
Right, right. Yeah, man. I remember seeing there was it was like a video where it was people like mixing different shit up.
Yes, sir.
And it was I found it so intriguing because it was like, damn, I didn't realize how many different things you can do with the syrup.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So it's like you can put it on pancakes and yeah. We actually got a video, man, and we gonna go to this video real quick. It kind of displays just a few different things that you can do with the syrup. So let's run that real quick.
Today we'll be making the high-grade strawberry lemonade. The first thing we need for this drink is sweet and sour. Then we'll add soda water for some bubbles. Grab our strawberry high-grade rosin, and then we will top it with some grenadine.
Cannabinoids attached.
So it's more CBD too?
Yeah. We'll have every cannabinoid that would be read by a testing facility.
Yeah, that's dope, man. That was a quick video, kind of just showing a couple different like drinks that you can make with it.
Yeah.
And we was just talking about the rosin. Yeah. Explain to the people what the rosin is, because
yes. Rosin is full spec oil. That's it. That has all the cannabinoids attached.
Right.
Yeah.
So for the people that kind of don't understand that, cause we in Denver, so you know, we kind of talk Denver lingo. You know what I'm saying? We got people tapping in from everywhere. Shout out to my New York folks and all that. But so when he say full spectrum, he means that not only does it have the THC side, but it has the CBD side as well. And the CBD side is more of the side that's beneficial for your health, for pain and yeah. So
no medical claims.
They not saying this. I'm saying it. You feel me? I'm saying it. You know what I'm saying? So just for me, like it really does help me with my back pain. And, so.
Thanks.
It's the terps in it too. You could taste it more. So like the more connoisseurs, they like the rosin. Me personally, I like the distillate, man. I don't really like tasting the hashy weed.
Yeah.
When you eating brownies and shit like that, some people do.
I don't either.
I like it disguised as possible.
That's what I get from rosin too.
Yeah.
Brownie. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I fuck
but it's still
with it.
Good though.
I seen the strawberry was in there. That actually looks like that little drink that she made with the grenadine and shit. Mm-hmm. That actually looked like it'll be fire with a little bit of little tequila or some Grey Goose in that thing. You know what I'm saying?
What I tell you.
So yeah, man, I might have to do that when I get home.
Man, we definitely have some. We understand our assignment.
Y'all gotta bring me a pack, man.
We do. We owe you one, man. Like we're live, so we've been in the field. We still. I'll say this about weed businesses: it's not play. What I mean by play, like to be a owner, like fuck being a boss or whatever we want. Like to be a owner, bro. You need to understand the elements of what you're doing.
Yeah.
And that's something like I ain't get until. Like now, and like me and bro talk about it all the time. Like, what kind of boss do you want to be? And we have to, like you said, me and him have different approaches because of. I can go in, and bro hit me one day like I can hire the right people to get the job done, and neither perspective is wrong, right? And either at times. Like, because I want to go to work, right? So working a jack of all trades sometimes is a master of none, but still better than a master of one, right?
Like that.
So, but at the same time, bro is right. When you have to make an effective decision at that time, you don't always have the time to learn everything from scratch. Mm-hmm. So you got to be able to find the right person who can do that job at that time. Mm-hmm. And those are kind of like the balancing act of what you need when running a company. That's why I said there's a difference between an owner and a boss.
Right.
You know what I mean? We can talk all that boss shit, but being an owner is more elegant. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And it takes time to become an owner. To be a boss, anybody can go to the state website and fill out you're a boss.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it, man. It's a lot of different aspects that come to
facts.
This industry, man. And not only just being a boss, but being in y'all industry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna go to a quick commercial, man. We gotta pay some bills real quick.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we gonna come back, and when we come back, we gonna kind of dig more in depth on, what it takes to be a boss in this industry. You know what I mean? What are some, you know, challenges? How do we do it and all that, man? High grade syrup, man. We got the guys here today, man. Yeah. We gonna be right back. We gonna pay some bills.
Thanks. Well, break.
Hey, we back, man. We back. You know what I'm saying? We on our network, the MACKIN In show, man. I got my guys, High Grade Syrup, on here, man. The owners of High Grade Syrup, Joshua and Low, man. Yes, you know, if y'all just now tapping in, you know, we kind of been getting some insight to, you know, the MMJ industry, you know, how it works, and you know, the challenges that come with it, man. I do kind of want to touch on some current events going on right now. You know, we always touch on some things going on. One of the things that like really caught my eye that been going on lately is these crypto billionaires that been popping up dead, man. And it you know, it's tripping me out because it's something that I heard Nipsey touch on before, man. And it was that, you know, a lot of the people that were in charge are losing control now, and a lot of these bigger companies is falling. Things are changing, you know what I'm saying? The world changes, it's constantly moving and it's constantly changing. And I feel like, you know, this whole crypto thing with all of these billionaires that's popping up dead, you know, it has something to do with that. You know, you got to think, man, if you used to touching, you know, billions and trillions of dollars on an everyday basis, and that shit turns into, you know, 500 million or shit, man, what you gonna do? You know what I mean? Shit, you know, you gonna go to war about your paper. You know,
some crazy shit. They said what if a couple of them was faking their death because they shit was about to crash, or what's like that FTS shit that just went crazy.
Wow, that's crazy.
Do y'all believe in conspiracies?
I don't believe in the word conspiracy because every conspiracy that I've ever heard was actually the truth. So I don't believe in the word conspiracy. That's the thing about it.
I'm telling you, look, man.
I'm like anything possible shit.
Yeah, that's why I said I don't be knowing about that shit. I be like, hey man, it's sticky, brother.
That Twitter, you know, that Twitter, them Reddits and all that type of shit.
Yeah, you gotta leave that shit alone.
Crazy, but
it's real, bro.
It's really real. Though. It's never forget that these are still humans, and business is business. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, when we talking about conspiracies, quote unquote conspiracies, right? At the end of the day, at the top of this crazy ladder,
Yeah.
it's a motherfucker, it's about money. You see what I'm saying? It's not about nothing else but paper and power.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, of course, it's about the paper, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, when you a king, when you running your land, you know you don't want to give up your spot.
Yeah.
You see a motherfucker running up the ladder, shit, you ain't finna just give up your spot. Oh, this nigga getting his paper up, let's wipe this nigga off the map.
To a certain degree. That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta understand. People be like, money moves with money, but don't understand how money moves then.
What you mean by that?
It's the same way. If money flow with money, why would I knock this money off to let new money come in?
Cause it ain't my money. I ain't eating off of it.
Nah,
Hey, that's crazy. What I just tell you.
That's
Charlie
not how
Munger,
it work.
Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett right hand man. He was like, greed. He don't feel greed run the world, or he said he don't feel the world is driven off greed. He feel it's driven off of envy. And like you said, them motherfuckers want to be the top spot, from Elon Musk to Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, whatever. Like them niggas, some of them do be wanting to be that top dog, or
Yeah.
they go back and forth. The LVMH nigga, what's his name? Bernard Arnault, like.
But that's by recognition of choice as far as public opinion. So my sisters probably told me some of the realest shit. Not everybody inspires to be rich. Some just become.
Most definitely.
And there's a lot of people who got bread that you know nothing about. And that's how they like to keep it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
I want to be one of them now.
you gotta, the wealthiest generation is the silent generation.
Right.
And a lot of people don't study it. Their method was called seen, not heard.
So what generation was this?
It's called the silent generation.
What year was this?
You know,
you got the baby boomers.
We got phones right now, so let me not just be talking out my ass.
Yeah, let's look this shit up. The silent generation, because I never heard it. I believe you, but should I believe it?
Silent generation would be if you're born between 1928 to 1945.
Wow. That's crazy.
The whole method is seen, not heard, brother.
Okay, and born where?
Huh?
Born where?
This is America.
That just takes me to, as soon as you said the years, bro, I just immediately start thinking about Yeezy and all the shit he been talking about, and we ain't gonna touch on that one right now.
No, you know, you just keep
touch
it
on that one, bro.
Yeah, you keep your sanity and you understand.
As hard as it be sometimes, you said.
You can talk about what you want as far as you keep it into the context of what you're trying to speak on.
Oh, no. See, y'all, the people that Mac in on a weekly basis, they know I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna talk about it. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I just kind of, a couple weeks ago, I just got off of an episode where I was like really digging into it, and
You felt like you went too far?
no, hell no.
Have you ever dealt with it personally?
I feel like
Have you ever
lately,
dealt with it personally as far as like maybe dealing with opposition within what he's talking about?
you know me, bro. You know me since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Since we were kids. You know I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
What you think, I don't give a fuck.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I didn't feel like I feel like my calling lately. I've been feeling like my calling, like when I'm ending my life, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be traveling the world, like teaching where we really came from, and you know, just really teaching about Black people and how powerful and gifted that we are, bro. Like. That's what I'm really on. I'm not there yet, but I feel myself transitioning into that person. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but so I don't care. I'm like preparing myself for it.
Yeah, and it's okay to be a Black American. And a lot of people don't say that. And like Like, it's cool to say, like, the slavery stuff. Like, I don't knock it. I've
been reading on this shit lately, bro.
Yeah.
I watched multiple videos of manifest from Africa. And when I say manifest, I'm talking about the boats that were coming from Africa. And a manifest shows where these boats are going, right? But in the slavery day, the quote unquote the transatlantic slave trade or whatever it's called, during that time period, none of these boats came to America. They all went to Jamaica and shit, and other islands across there. So just the shit that I've been reading into lately, bro. Like we didn't come over here on boats. We was already here when they stumbled upon this land. Black man was already here.
You feel indigenous?
Yeah.
And you feel like when they were describing the Indian man that they couldn't identify the color of black?
No, well, yeah, that's a part of it.
I just asked that.
See, there's multiple stories.
Like conspiracy.
Look, there's multiple stories, bro, where the red Indians. Well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say Indians, because that's
indigenous people.
No, the red natives. And when I say red, the skin is more red looking, right? They were helping. Some of them were helping to capture the darker natives, which are us. You see what I'm saying?
Just depends what region you live in. If I live up north, I'm more fair-skinned than maybe somebody who lives in the southern region. So that's hard to describe.
Up north where?
Meaning northern of the equator. Not, and so that's what...
Because there's a black native tribe in New Jersey. And them Jersey, it's right next to the Hamptons. They hate them niggas. Because they like, why are y'all over here?
I want to go down a nigga hope slope. You know what I'm saying? We start, but oh man, well he did.
What's that shit called? Ellis Island out in New York or something. That's where all hella foreigners came from out there too.
Yeah,
bruh, I'm a black American. My birth certificate says it's okay.
I did an episode. Y'all gotta watch my episode from 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
right. Y'all watch my episode from 2 weeks ago if this shit is intriguing y'all right now. Did you know that there was a black city in Central Park? Central Park was a black city. Seneca Village.
Yeah.
What happened to this?
They sold the land.
Who sold it?
Well, it got
eminent domain.
Like he said.
So that's what a motherfucker say. Like, if you
own
your land,
right?
Bro,
the government could come.
So look, like I said, no, I want you to go and look at this episode, P, because in this episode, I'm talking about how there were black cities, multiple, 30 to 40 of them. You know what I'm saying? That
people just think Black Wall Street, but like you said,
no,
think about the Seneca.
We thought Black Wall Street was the only. Nah, it was multiple. Bro, what happened to them? Nah, y'all gotta know about this.
I feel you.
These black cities, bro. They started burning their crops. A motherfucker burn all of your money the way you make money. Now you can't pay your taxes, right?
Yeah.
So now we can work you out of this community. You see what I'm saying? Boom. What happened to these cities? They're turned into reservoirs and lakes. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy. You got to really research this shit.
Bro, the longest lasting companies in America, there's 9 black companies on the stock market right now, right?
Right.
And there's a couple of them that have been around 100 years, and some of these companies started actually from Black Wall Street. What I'm trying to say is
of course,
negligent of what's going on isn't on the next person. Why I only say that is because of the detriment of the industry we are in. Like, no matter what, people be like, oh, all these white men are making all this money off of weed, but if they told these same white men the same thing they told me, the game's over. Meaning, this is prohibited federally. It don't matter how much money he got or how much I got, right?
Now.
It's over with.
Right.
And when you play on a field like that, you stop looking at shit so color-coded. And what I mean by that is there's economically, there's other groups who have advanced through whatever means they needed to. And this is why I said studying the silent generation. I think sometimes we just plan too much in public rather than in private.
I gotta really look into that silent generation shit,
Yeah, brother.
because I believe when once you told me the years, once you said it, I automatically my head went over here, and then once you said the years that these people were born, I knew I was in the right area. So I gotta look into it. I feel like that silent generation shit means something else.
Theology. So think of the theology behind it is this: is that seen, not heard. We live in a time where you can be seen. What too many people is doing is trying to be heard. Like me and Brody literally riding the day and we're talking about like the relevancy of too many times thinking that we're more important than what we are. And that's just a fact.
But what if you think that you're not as important that you really are? See, that's the thing. We've been programmed to think that we're not as important as we really are. You see what I'm saying?
But
and that's what that's the point that I'll be trying to make to art, to the color, the people that got the same color skin as us. We really are more important than we think that we are.
But important, you're saying, like what we were just talking about, them 4 cities, them Seneca villages. Like I feel similar to what bro saying, doing it, being seen, not heard. Like what Nipsey was on, the spook was set by the door and shit like that. Like we kind of tell our plans kind of before they come to fruition sometimes. Yeah. And that kind of gives the enemy, you know what I mean, or whoever, anybody could come in, you kind of fuck it up or compromise it before you really got it locked in. And so, like I said, motherfuckers don't be more in private settings, like really planning and executing and getting shit then down the line. Like, I ain't know about Robert F. Smith like that, you know what I mean? They're like, this one, he from out here. I'm like, damn.
Who's that?
Robert F. Smith?
Yeah, I ain't up on game.
Robert F. Smith, he got an academy out here in Denver. He went to Denver East High School, one richest black man in America, bro.
What
Robert
you mean
F.
the
Smith.
richest?
Richest,
bro.
Riches. No cap.
What does he do?
Technology.
Oh, okay.
Like,
yes, Lord.
Equity, what is it called?
That's the equity, bro. Partners. Like, he ain't playing with that business. And he went to Denver East High School, bro.
No cap. Hey, it's a lot of greats. A lot of greats that came out of East.
Out of Denver.
Period. But I'm saying in particular East, though. You feel me? Like,
the next powerful person in the music industry is Big John Platt. So I would say Denver has we contributed a lot. But most of these, one thing I will say, a lot of people are, even myself, I'm a immigrant native. Meaning my family migrated
most
here.
of us are.
So I wasn't born in Denver, but the one thing Coach Algie told me.
Or are we?
No, I would say, but one thing Coach Algie told me was like, he was like, this place is the land of milk and honey.
Yeah.
You come out here to get it. Like, this is a different style of living than anywhere because it's different, bro. You can literally raise your kids, right, in a certain manner here and know, like, they'll never be affected by some hood shit. Like, you could literally go take them somewhere. There's elements here to where you
depending on where you raise them.
No. White kids more hood than
but I'm saying in general, like, but Denver's always
it
been
is
like
hoods
that.
out. You raise your kids in Montbello, Green Valley Ranch, anywhere in the metro area, your kid is exposed to gangbanging.
What I would say is this: Colorado is a choice, to be involved with the streets is by choice, not force. There's elements of places where
I mean, that's anywhere.
No, hell no. There's places.
Yeah, that's anywhere.
No,
I know niggas in LA in the middle of South Central that they
no. What I mean by, but it's not predominantly the area of Denver. Even Denver's most dominant, worst areas aren't predominantly out. Like, the numbers wouldn't outweigh of people who were doing good. Hell yeah. No, even 15. I'm just saying, period. We come from this is milk and honey. You get it out here, but I'm speaking for me personally. I've involved myself into whatever I have personally because I made that choice. Like, my parents never raised me to be like, "Hey, you go out and do it this way." But I'm telling you, from even like coming from a place like Omaha, Nebraska, right? It's different, bro. Like, there are elements to where people are raised into that. Yeah, and they made the choice to either do something different. And that I see that here too. Like, I got partners who, like, they're literally raised into it. But what I mean by that, like, when you can go blocks, you can start on 30th and end on 72nd, right? And it's nothing but that. Here in Denver, that's cool, but let's keep it a buck. You'll go down Montview to a certain area. You'll come to Montbello, but
combined, that's not what you'll go see in Queens or what you'll go see in Brooklyn, what you'll go see in Chicago.
It's a lot more impoverished in other places. Man. Yeah, but you know, it's a ghetto everywhere though.
Every city got one. It's not taken away from that, but what I'm saying is like it's more opportunity. You learn how to deal with white folks. You learn how to deal with Mexicans. You learn how to deal with Asians because they like literally right here. You see what I'm saying? Like that's how it works. There's a few hood schools that where it's like, all right, these are always going to be predominantly black and Mexican. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's what the makeup of a hood school is, right?
Right.
So that's everywhere, like you said, but realistically, like you can get it out here, and for them to, when you asked us earlier about starting a weed business, bro, I used to idolize like so many people who did it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That to get the opportunity to sell weed legally was a no-brainer.
Definitely. I wanted to jump into the industry for sure. Like, I actually had an opportunity to buy a dispensary, bro. I used to go to this dispensary, and I'm talking about in the red car days, like when it first popped up. I used to deal with this dude named Rome. He owned a dispensary off of Wadsworth. I forget the name. But I was buying so much weed from him, campaigning with him so much, bro. He was like, yeah, I'm finna sell my dispensary. He's like, if you want, I'll sell it to you for $20,000. What? I chew myself up all the time about this shit, bro, because I really could have bought this shit, but I didn't. I'm in the streets, you know what I'm saying, at the time, bro. I'm like owning a business and I couldn't fathom this shit. It wasn't attainable to me.
And like you said, back then, like, we can only imagine because, you know, we still taking our bumps and bruises. Like, this shit is a lot when we don't know too many people who pretty much ran the business, let alone the weed business, you know what I mean, with all the extra, you know, bumps and hurdles that they give us with it, you know what I mean, bank fees, like we pay $1,500 a month just to have a weed bank, you know what I mean? Cause
damn, so that actually just started though, right? What? To where you can have a bank account?
What's a credit union? But some of them, like majority times in Nubbin, is still federally illegal. If they find out you really doing anything or touching cannabis or something, they'll shut your shit down. Like we on our 8th bank account.
Yeah.
Straight up, like, man.
And see, look, that whole the whole federally legal shit, how it's like so gray area type shit with it. All that is to me is a way to be like, oh well, if these niggas get too big, and emphasis on the word niggas, if these niggas get too big, we can shut that shit down.
Give or take. Listen, man. Listen. Hey, follow the money. Follow the money, man.
We ain't using that. Like, that's what bro just said. If we all at the same playing field, if they shut shit down.
You see, I'm not, and don't get it wrong, bro. I'm not saying like use that as an excuse or nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But this is the reality of this shit, bro. Y'all ain't gotta say it. I'll say it. You know what I'm saying?
You stay compliant. You on your P's and Q's.
You gonna be straight, nigga.
You be straight, man, and just, you know, ride it to either federal legalization or if it stays, you know, segregated how it is, you know, like even out here in Colorado, like Colorado Springs is all medical, you know, so people go, I was doing a delivery, motherfuckers coming home for the holidays, they're like, no, you need your medical card, you got to drive to Pueblo or somewhere else, so even within the states, it's still different, like counties got different shit going on, so it's like,
right.
From the city side all the way to statewide to other countries. Like, it's so much politics and just how, you know,
regulation.
How shit go.
Yeah, man.
So that'd be a difference. And just funny what you said about that manifest shit. Like, that's what our
whole industry is based off of.
Manifest.
Yeah.
That's in the metric. We got to have a manifest to go drop off a delivery package.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Whatever we got, the manifest got to get signed.
Okay.
So it's funny you said that shit about the, you know, the slaves and shit like that.
Yeah.
And that's what I was talking about earlier as far as like show your manifest. Show like what you really moving in the industry. Like that's what Burner controls.
Okay.
And niggas don't understand that game.
Yeah.
Not to tell his business or to know like, but a lot of people don't understand. And then the intricacy that goes into running that.
Right.
That's just
It's
a
more
whole
licensing.
And he has multiple states.
Yeah,
doing
because
that.
like I watched Burner come out here, and I can tell that what he was doing was kind of like seeing what growers is gonna grow his weed the best.
Veritas was doing it initially.
Yeah, but he's had a few different growers grow his shit, right?
I couldn't get into his business, but I would say this.
I've seen Veritas grow it, and I've seen
They probably done the best.
Super Farms Now or something like that. I saw.
there was another one too
That's
though.
from on at the all white party.
What is that? It's a dispensary off of like it's like off of 6 and fuck. But yeah, it was a few different growers that was growing this shit. Yeah, so I kind of peeped it like, all right, he's networking with the growers in these states.
Not him
and,
though.
His corporate business.
Corporate.
Yeah.
Heavy,
But
you know what I'm
take
saying?
outside the weed that the business grows, or that license grows, and understand the complexity of the businesses that he's fucking with. There's more to it. I'm telling you.
But he's heavily involved in this shit.
To a certain degree.
Because I'm gonna tell you one thing. Every state that I go to and I smoke cookie, yeah, it's states that are a little bit better than others, but it's around the same realm.
What I would say it's not quality right now. For that, it wouldn't be quality control because you can't control something that's natural. Right, if you got a bad batch from somebody and he gave them seeds, and now you got a batch that had 1,000 seeds in it, you now can take that and do what you need to. If one, you know what I mean, one pop for you, you now can start your own harvest of that. So that's why I understand the seed bank method.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's what they just opened up shit 2 weeks ago.
What?
Just opened
Doing
up a
seed bank.
worldwide seed bank.
No bullshit.
Yeah, nigga.
With all his own seeds.
own.
He's fucking the game up, dog.
So
All
that
50 states
at
you
home
buy.
grower can do
What?
it. Microbrewery. That's what I'm telling you is he's not playing strain wars.
Right.
He's playing business war.
Bro, this nigga said,
he's smart. He a smart
Canada,
nigga.
the whole country is legal, and they export to other countries as well. That nigga, I saw in an interview, he said he loaded up like 2,300 pounds on a plane and shipped it to Berlin, Germany.
But
What?
On some, like, that nigga playing different, man.
Damn, that's crazy you said that. Canada, I didn't know that they ship to other countries.
Yeah.
I remember like maybe 5-6 years ago, bro, I invested in a Canadian cannabis company. They had bought like the old Nestle factory or some shit like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Uh-uh.
It's a company they bought like an old Nestle factory and turned it into a big ass grow facility.
Crazy.
facts.
When you just said that, that just made me want to go and check the stock on that motherfucker, because I bet you that motherfucker's high now. If they're shipping to other countries and shit,
They been doing that though. That's the thing. That's the complexity. Why everybody like, oh, it need to go federally legal. Are you sure? Because at that point, everything becomes FDA. So now, or really ATF, because
Yeah, old head told us that shit. He like,
What?
they gonna add M at the end of ATF. So it's like, what's that? When the feds come kick a nigga door in.
so it's
Alcohol,
separate.
tobacco, firearms, if they add marijuana.
motherfuckers won't be able to grow it
If
at
you growing
home
it
no
illegally,
more.
you looking at Fed time now.
Do you understand why they got the ATF versus the DEA? You know that they make a separate decision and that the DEA makes the final decision on certain shit. Like, this shit goes deep. And the FDA, so like when you're putting out, and I don't want to misquote, but like when you're putting out like certain, that's what I was telling you about, like understanding highly regulated industries.
Right.
There's a difference. And there's something I heard recently, like there's more people than businesses, and people don't understand that. And people like, oh, you're just making the rich richer. No, you're not. If it's only 4,000 businesses on the stock market, what the fuck you think is gonna happen with 7 billion people? Of course, these people gonna be rich.
Yeah.
It's only 4,000 from you to choose from.
Right.
So people don't understand economics of numbers. Even when we talk about the COVID or whatever, not to be a conspiracy theorist myself, is that people just didn't do the math. And like, bro, if they say that 2 million people got COVID out of 7 billion, start doing some numbers.
Right.
Just do your basic math and be like, okay.
So what do you mean by that? What are you saying right now?
I'm not saying anything.
Are
I'm
you
just
saying that it
doing
was
some
a
math.
hoax?
I don't know nothing. I got my shot. Got mine.
Hey, this nigga crazy.
Got my dogs. I got double.
Shit.
Got 2 packs, nigga.
Hey, P don't want no smoke.
Double dose.
About those
Hey, what did he say? I got the double back.
How about those Yankees?
You feel me? Mackin in.
That nigga's crazy.
Anthony
P.
Davis hooping right now.
Hey, my mans don't want no smoke. Don't trip with bro.
No.
Y'all can trip with me.
0.
You feel me?
Get your shot if you feel free.
Another thing, man, that
Let me tell them folks that, man.
Hey man, if you
Choice.
feel,
Just
yeah,
like-
if you
Hey,
got
nah,
a choice, you
don't-
wanna do that.
choice,
Yeah,
man.
do what you feel.
he got the shot, P, but let me tell y'all something. I'm not condoning no shots.
I'm keeping your page alive.
You feel me? I ain't condoning
Freedom
no
of
shots,
choice,
bro.
man.
Freedom, do that.
You feel me? But hey, you
You
know,
get your shot.
hell no. Hell no, bro. A motherfucker tell me he got a shot. I look at him like he got AIDS or something. No bullshit. My dad told me he got a shot. My dad lied to me for like 3 months, bro. Didn't tell me he got a shot.
She didn't want to get you him in.
My mom, cause they know how I feel about this shit. Oh, I'm coming over, nigga. I'm just breaking shit down. I'm pulling up shit on Google and some more shit. Hey, look at this. You feel me? So he's like, yeah, son, I'm not getting it. I come over one day. My mom like, remember when you got that shot? I look at him. I'm like, you got the shot?
He needed it, man.
Man, but so yeah, I'm not in
You can't be mad at him for that.
You getting a booster?
I'm boosted.
You already got them all?
Boosted.
How many boosters you got?
Double dose.
Oh,
Double dose, nigga.
My people, some of my people practice Islam, man. So I'm freedom of choice, man. Whatever they choose.
Whatever they choose, man.
Yeah.
hey, man.
Speaking facts, I
Some
don't
motherfuckers
know.
got bullied and getting that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like with their jobs threatening or threatening.
And those jobs are getting sued right
Yeah,
now.
that shit
Why do
crazy,
you
man.
think that's going on?
I
It's a
wouldn't
lot
tell you,
going
man.
on.
I
Because they
just wanna
couldn't
be
do it. It wasn't
protected.
legal for them to do it.
Mm.
I don't know, man.
It's fucked up, bro.
I was, I support anybody's decision on whatever they do.
It's literally like seeing a needle on the floor and just like
If you decide that you
poking
want to be
yourself with
protected,
it. You don't know what's in that needle.
Shout out, Pfizer,
Pfizer,
Moderna,
yeah,
Johnson
yeah.
and Johnson.
They stock
got
rose.
rich.
Yeah.
Shout out Moderna.
Did you buy stock?
On my mama, I did because
I got
I understand the game.
I got Pfizer.
I understand that it's people that are gonna go out and get this shot. I seen the play. I seen what was going on. You feel me? So, and I know that most people have to be led. Most people are, they're gonna.
But they're in a
just
highly
listen.
regulated industry as well. So understand the highly regulated business
I made
gives you a different perspective.
I made probably like 12 bands off of Moderna. And I jumped in late. Shout out Uncle VO, man. Uncle VO.
Pay your taxes.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
But
I'm done with this. Uncle Sam, I have paid you. I have proof.
you don't gotta pay taxes on it long as
Oh,
it's
get
invested.
out of here, Ron Isley.
At the end of the year, yeah, I really do stocks, bro. If your shit is really
Bro.
invested, you ain't gotta pay on that yet.
Why not?
Cause it's invested.
What, you
I ain't
reinvested?
cashed out on
Oh,
it.
you reinvested the
taking capital
dividends.
gains.
Yeah, he taking capital
He's
gains.
not taking it.
Yeah.
He's reinvesting.
Yeah, I got an accountant, P. You know what I'm saying? Shout out,
You pay
shout
taxes?
shout out Easy Tax. We gonna bring them on in a couple weeks. You know what I'm saying? My
Hey.
accountants and my tax ladies, they keep me right.
What is it? You pay taxes?
Most definitely.
Gotcha.
I pay a lot of taxes, bro.
You ever give money back?
I make about 130 a year, P. I gotta pay about 15,000 in taxes.
It's not a good thing.
It's bullshit. It's robbery, bro. This shit is like the mob.
You're showing profit.
And they're pulling up like, nigga, what's up? Nigga, you gotta pay me my bread or we knocking the dough down.
Boy, we understand.
Y'all gotta pay more taxes than I do, I think, huh?
I don't even get into that, man. I just let the people handle. Brody handle that.
Yeah. I hate
We
it,
in
man.
manufacturing, so we wholesale too, though. So it's
Brody handle
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah, we ain't in the retail.
Yeah, man. I don't like it, bro. Yeah, but another thing that been going on, man, and this is dope. This is dope for Colorado. This is dope for Denver as a whole, man. Coach Prime, man, Dion, prime time. You feel me? Like,
You think he blow a little weed?
I was going to ask that. That should be a question. Like, do prime time blow?
That's why he
A
came
little
here
prime
for his
time.
foot.
For his foot. That's why I thought. I was like, did he come here for the weed?
These niggas might try to
And
test
the
me, fire
school?
me.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. I think most.
Prime smoke.
I
You smoke a little weed?
was gonna say most black people, but I think most people smoke. But you know,
Or do you use CBD topicals?
all of it. But man, we got
Breaking
Deion,
news,
man.
Coach Prime smoke weed.
Hey, you know,
Deion Sanders. You stupid.
I just shared it, man. I'm from Nebraska, so I'm a Husker.
That's the first game.
First home game.
First
September
CU
9th.
versus
Oh, Bus versus.
Yeah,
Oh
yes.
my God,
Let's
it's
go back.
on. Where's it at?
At September.
It's here.
Home.
Oh yeah, y'all gotta come.
But
Yeah,
that's
y'all
the only
gotta-
time I can't rock with y'all. Aside from that, I'm fucking with the Bucks, you know what I mean? But
Hey, look, I'm a bandwagon fan. I'm from
I'm
Nebraska. I
flamed
gotta
up
go for
already.
Prime, baby.
Hey, all the Omaha homies gonna be mad at you. They gonna see you with a Buffs hat
Oh,
on.
hell no. We was at the last game about to fight.
But bro, come on, bro. My partner,
He was.
Matter of fact,
Not me.
matter of fact, Greg, you know Greg.
Smith. Oh no, my other dog. Yeah.
God damn, you telling Griggs all
DP.
great business.
Yeah, nah, Greg, that's my brother, man.
fucking with
He actually flew me out to a
You said you went to one of the Husker games.
Cornhusker game, bro. We said we got front row. It was the Huskers versus the Buckeyes.
Ohio?
Yeah.
He from Ohio.
Yeah, he from Ohio. And
In Lincoln?
That's like 90,000.
who's the Ohio
Buckeye?
the mascot?
I don't know them.
Whatever is he come fucking with us and shit. Like it was fun, bro. It was a dope time. I love Omaha, I love Lincoln, I love Nebraska, man. But Deion's here, man. So a lot of shit finna
He
change.
got hella boys
To a certain
already trying to
degree.
come.
You know what I mean? I think for college wise, but the economically for Boulder is about to be way different.
Why you say that?
Just because what he brings, like, again, it goes to business. And when you can move,
You see what the AD said?
what?
The nigga was like, we don't,
He ain't got all the
not
money.
$5 million to pay him a year, but
No, he
we
said the whole
gonna get it.
$29 million.
Yeah, but we gonna get it. So that's him like
He basically
knowing how he
knows
about
him
to
coming
raise
gonna
the
bring
whole value of
invest.
that whole
Yeah.
city.
Hey, check it out,
The
bro.
boosters will take care of
Are
that.
you going to a game?
Yeah.
I don't go to games on a normal basis. I'm going.
I'm probably gonna try to get season passes.
Every nigga in the city going to the games, bro. So hey Deion, we got the money for you. We gonna scrape it up for you. Don't even trip.
I ain't got it. I say this. I understand the move.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So how y'all feel about? Because this is a big thing right now in the black community. You know what I'm saying?
We was just talking about this. They either with it
So-
or they ain't.
so
It's
look.
like, ain't no in between.
He kind of jumped out and he touched on like what's the word I want to. It was like a soft spot in every black person's heart where he touched and he like, I want to build up HBCUs. I want to make HBCUs
Stop
more
it.
important. And so, and I never watched the HBCU
did
football
that.
game until he did that.
Right.
So how do y'all feel about him like coming out and saying all of this and then now he's leaving and coming to CU Boulder?
Bro, he did what he's supposed to do. Bro showed me something where he said, can I tell him?
What
Where
part?
you was like, yo, you supposed to make anything that you do better than what you founded at. Period.
But he's leaving it.
And so he's leaving
But he
it
left
better
it
than what
better
he
than
found
what
it.
he did.
He leaving Jackson State way better than how he
did.
found
I'm
Jackson
reading
State.
behind the
did.
scenes shit, and it's all speculation. I don't know what's facts, but it's like he was making $500. He donated $200 to update the facilities. He got him Under Armour deals, and at the same time, his car was getting broken into and shit. You see, after the game when they just won, his whole locker and shit got stolen. Everything got stolen out. Like he was talking shit at the press.
Out the locker room?
Show him that jump.
Video. He
got a video where he
I
talking
feel
about
happy, but he like, I'm fucked. Like, I took my phone. Like, luckily I had my necklace. Took my watches.
I'm gonna
like,
see if my people can find that video.
Yeah,
Let me know if you can find it,
in the
Pete.
country. You know what I mean?
Jackson, Mississippi.
Mississippi as a state.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the
Well, Brett
worst.
Favre is still
And Brett Favre just stole all that bread, and niggas just tripping on motherfucking.
Everybody just forgot about that. They just swept that under the rug.
Yeah, man. Like, it's
Man.
always divide and conquer us as a people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you said, some people with it, some people feel a way about it. I went to Black College Tour back in the day. I don't know if y'all fucked with them at all.
I didn't. I wish I did.
I went down to New Orleans. The big thing is the Bayou Classic. So that's like Grambling versus Southern. You know what I mean? But it's like, even then, niggas weren't really watching the football games on field. You trying to see the halftime show, the drumline shit. You trying to see the chicks down there. Never.
Yeah, so, like before prime time, when I thought of HBCUs, that's what I'm thinking about. Bands, drum lines. Yeah.
To a certain, the thing is this, right? Just in where we're from. So it goes to my point of the equator. And why I say that is just like, where you at is where you bound to your thought process and the things that come around you. You see what I'm saying? So like up here, we don't have an HBCU. So how would you understand the culture when it's not something that's around you? But like going down south, like it's more prominent. And in certain areas, it's more just, it happens.
Right.
So that's why I understand the move he made. It's not about, he said it like, I'm not leaving black people, but I have to elevate what we do as people.
Right.
Like, and niggas just don't get that. Like, bruh.
Now, see, I'm not on either side of it.
And what?
I don't hate him for doing it. I don't hate him for, not doing it. But because, see, I'm watching him and he's bringing a lot of those players over to CU.
And not only players, though, too, something I respect, because, he coached his son since, like, Little League, you know what I mean, out of Dallas. So them niggas left Dallas, went to Jackson, Mississippi. He even was in the Colorado locker room like a couple days ago and said, like, this been my man since, Pee Wee Little League. Mm-hmm. So, he probably ain't hurt for money, but he didn't have the means to really put on his people like that. So now it's like, damn, this nigga been coaching with me for 20 plus years.
Oh, like one of the other coaches?
Yeah, he got some of them coaches have been coaching with him since Little League.
Oh, no bullshit.
They came to Mississippi with him. Now he get to really give him a nice little coach.
Oh, that's dope. I didn't know that.
Check, you know what I mean? So,
do y'all not believe? Do y'all not listen to him though?
Jackson ain't gonna pay him that.
No, it's not. So man, y'all not listening though. $5
million and $300,000.
Bro, listen. Of course he got to get his bag, but
what can he pay, nigga? What can he pay your staff if he gets?
Man, do y'all not believe in God? Like again, he said that.
Like what?
He said what?
Just the spirituality that goes into a man's decision making is way different than the complexity of somebody trying to define how much money they make over the course of time. When a man has to put his faith on the line to make something better, do you understand what that takes? Like truly, not just talking shit. Yeah. Like yo, listen, I'm going to sacrifice my bills. Nigga, forget that. No matter how well established he still got a mortgage. He still got kids who want something today.
Yeah, but Prime good. He ain't.
Bruh.
He don't need that pay.
Niggas still confuse good and God given. That's different.
Mike Tyson could go broke, nigga.
Bro, that's God given. That has nothing to do with the ability that God gave him a talent to recoup himself was enough for him to be who he is. So that's what I mean by like niggas confused God given and he got this amount of bread for something. Like no nigga, his God given talent made him established well off later on in life. But right. He didn't put that work in. None of this happened. So the sacrifices of my bills today still are relevant. That don't mean that well off, you confused that he's well off, but he don't got to take care of his mortgage, or he don't got, again, having children today, he has grown-ups. Like, nigga, I got kids, 5 of them, right? They cost. So I can imagine having 5 grown-ass kids who are in college.
Celebrity kids.
Yeah, exactly. These niggas need money. They need something. So every time he has to put out that money, it come from his family. So when I have to make an economic decision on what's best for me and mine, you cannot, at that point, it's not public opinion. Because me and my wife got to eat, or these kids I'm taking care of got to have a roof over their head.
It boils down to this, too. Like, do I want my son to be drafted out of Jackson?
No, that's fine.
Or do I want him to be drafted out of CU Boulder?
Probably Jackson State because there's more.
Hell no.
Bro, y'all see, that's what y'all talking, but y'all know
what you talking about?
Fam, there's more HBCU players that are in the Hall of Fame than Power 5s. So go do your
pay from there.
There are more HBCU players. There's more HBCU players that went Hall of Fame than Power 5. This is known. He would probably love for his son, but if you stealing my shit and I can't coach him, you breaking into my kids' cars, no.
If my son is a top recruit and the only two schools are CU Boulder or Jackson, I'm sending my son to CU Boulder.
No. See, that's what y'all don't get. What do
you mean?
Because if you understand college, Jackson State under the economics of where they're at, not because they're not a great football program, it was a chance for his son to get college experience without getting fucked up. Period. That's like going to a JUCO. Yeah. So he knew that.
Yeah.
He knew that. He knew if he sent his son out the gate to a Power 5, that nigga not ready.
So you think he knew he was going to go to CU last year?
Bro, sending his son to a Power 5 first.
His son wasn't ready.
No matter how fucking good he is, he gonna have to learn the system. Yeah, he gonna have to learn this system.
He done improved since last year.
He became a true freshman by going to Jackson State.
He wasn't ready last year.
Yeah.
You on red shirt as a true freshman. A lot of niggas go to college, they be red shirt, but when you're a true freshman and you get that experience, it's way different. That's how you accept.
He a sophomore?
Probably going into his junior year.
He's gonna be a junior next year.
Oh yeah.
So now he's good. Yeah. So he can this year at CU. After this, he can go to the NFL.
Facts.
He did what he was supposed to. Again, there's an assignment and then there's life. After I've done my job, I got to make sure me and mine are taken care of. If you don't get that, then fuck off.
I dig it, bro. Like, shit. I get it. I would have did the same thing.
Why not?
I don't give a fuck what niggas think. Because ain't none of us went to a Jackson State game.
No, or ain't nobody got a Jackson State check to see how much it really extended to the bills of his life. Period.
You said, what'd you say? We got a video of we actually got a video of when they stole the property from Dion.
Oh man, let me see.
So it's like, damn, nigga, oughta.
What, after his game?
Okay, let's go to the interview. Let's hear what Dion had to say about this shit, man.
Yeah, he's serious about that shit.
Now, because I had mixed emotions. One, the kids played really well. But while the game was going on, somebody came in and stole every darn thing I had in my locker room.
Oh
the
my
coach's
God.
office.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Credit cards, wallet, watches. Thank God I had on my necklaces. How?
Oh, mercy.
So when I talk about quality, raising the standards, and that goes for everyone, man. Not just the people on the field, not just the coaches, not just the teachers, not just the faculty, but that's everybody, security in everybody. So how do you think it feels coming back after just teary-eyed because the guys...
Yeah, man. So that was kind of, that was Dion kind of talking about, the situation out there, bruh. Shit. It sounded like he was having a hard time out there, P.
They said the bathwater was fucked up down there and shit. Like, he had to
shower in the pool, bro.
Shower in the pool, like, And like
it's the poorest state in America.
He's taking away from his family to improve that university, and then you got Brett Favre stole that bread and helped get his daughter a new volleyball gym built.
Right.
So it's like, and motherfuckers ain't talking about that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Jackson, Mississippi is actually kind of going back to what we was talking about earlier. And I know you don't want to stay on this subject too long, but there was a lot of those black cities in Mississippi too that was turned into lakes and reservoirs.
Shit crazy.
You know,
they would flood them, but
eminent domain, man.
But again,
they'll find a way.
Bro, stop it. Why say stop that shit? Like, we as people got to get right.
It's not about that. It's not nothing to do with no money or nothing, bro. It's more about covering up our true history. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about cemeteries, churches, the true religions that we were studying.
You gotta have the funds to make sure that these things are maintained. And if you as a a group of people don't care about your history?
Bro. Even like I don't.
How can you know your history if they put it under a lake?
No, but not only that. Hey,
you see what I'm saying?
I don't be fully on like Dr. Umar, but go watch. I seen the clip from his Breakfast Club interview, and he was like, it is some shit. The access they keep us limited from. You know what I mean? Like it's people in multiple different industries, whether if it's housing.
Man, we just gotta shut
they
the
could
fuck
know
up.
that we black. You know what I mean? They could devalue this, or they don't give us.
Yeah.
They like you. They give you a student
We
loan.
just gotta shut the
they
fuck
give you
up.
all these loans, but they don't just give niggas business loans like that.
Bro, I was buying a house, nigga, and these motherfuckers like made me jump through. And I heard this is kind of normal, but the way that the shit that I was having to provide, it was like it was OD, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Listen.
And even, bro, I pulled the race card. I'm like, hey, I feel like it's cause I'm black. Yeah. Oh, nigga, the whole shit switched up. They shot me over to a whole different department and some more shit, and they like, oh, they tightened up after that.
But look,
oh God.
So I'm gonna say this is like, fam, you gonna be a black man, you gonna die a black man, right? What I keep telling folks, and fam said it's spooked by the door and silent generation.
You always say some shit where I'm like, damn, bro, am I high?
Nah, I'm just trying to tell you, it's just like.
You know the spook who sat by the door?
Nah, what does that mean?
Nipsey rapped about
I don't know.
The what?
I don't know. Just understand
who sat by the door.
The spook who sat by the door.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Just understand it. No. Because we don't understand it enough. Be a vessel of the work to give the game back to the next man.
Yeah. It's a book and a movie, though.
Be a vessel enough.
Yeah.
Okay, be a vessel enough.
Be a vessel of your work so you can get the game back to somebody else.
Right.
Period. So by doing that, you start understanding that, again, it goes to my point of what I said, like, it's okay to be black and from America. Nobody ever said it's okay. Nigga be like, oh man, we don't know this. Nigga, my birth certificate say I'm born in Grand Island, Nebraska, homie. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm from America. This is what I know.
Yeah, most definitely.
So now with that being said, I'm going to stand on that, right?
Every nigga is. We ain't from Africa.
So why I need to chase off?
Do we look like Africans?
Yeah.
Let's be honest. No, let's be honest, bro.
Hey, I went to South Africa, bro. We all look like cake colors.
Bro.
Well, South Africa's a little different because it's more, mixing with whites down there.
For sure.
But I'm talking about
the Ghanas, Nigerians.
My point I was trying to make
we
is
don't
that,
look like them niggas.
As black people, we could create all colors. A black woman could create.
Hear me out. Is that
every skin pigmentation.
To bring the reference what I'm trying to
But
make.
they even look at us as inspiration.
Who's that?
Africans.
All other countries do. Bro.
Yeah, they're trying to be like us.
You know why?
For sure.
Why
Hip-hop.
do you think that is?
Hip-hop.
Because of the statement that we have.
Because we the chosen
over
ones.
time.
We're the ones.
Who knows if you're
right
the
now?
chosen
I feel
one.
hip.
They say
I
people
know.
from there are everything but number one.
Nah.
When you look at they say that economically, everything in America is only by thought. When you start looking at the dollar to like the way other people move money, like we're not the richest, we're not the wealthiest, we're not the most powerful, and it's on paper that it shows.
Financially, we're not.
Nigga, what is it about then?
As far as influence and other areas, we're number one.
But take away influence, and if we had no influence, right, and somebody was to invade this land, we're up shit's creek.
Hey, you see that shit about the TikTok over here compared to in like China?
Yeah, they don't allow all that bullshit that our kids
and they
see.
said they did tests where it's like in the next 10 to 15 years,
y'all don't
majority
get
of our
it.
kids want to be
Y'all don't even
influencers
get
and they
it,
want to
man.
be pilots or
Bro, I
scientists,
swear to
astronauts,
God.
and all type of shit like
Bro,
that.
you ask most of these kids what they want to be, they gonna tell you a YouTuber.
Yeah.
You want to be a YouTuber?
They can't get
That's
us
the best thing you can come up with.
They can't get us physically. They gonna fuck us up mentally. You know what I'm saying?
What is that? What?
Look, you just read that saying.
4 videos were blocked in some countries.
It's a list of countries from
Andorra, the Netherlands, Angola, Antarctica.
You ever seen that from
Bhutan,
Instagram?
China, Cuba, Ethiopia, Eritrea, Greenland. I've never seen this.
The most was 4
Haiti.
and a
This
couple
from
songs I
Instagram,
posted, bro. But that was the most.
This is a weed account. This is our new shit, bro. This ain't.
Wow.
This is the new. Hey, look, and look how
Them
many
countries is allowing no bullshit in they shit.
Yeah, that shit.
Bro, look, we only have.
Wow.
Look,
Ain't
you
no
see
propaganda
how many
going
followers
on
we
out
got?
there.
You see how many on this new page? That's it, bro. And they blocked all that shit.
These folks ain't playing like in other places. That's where it'd be like, all right, you know what I mean? I get it.
Mental warfare now, dog.
They ain't playing that
Straight
shit.
up.
You better stay in your lane. And
It's gonna get real ugly, man. You know
not
what I'm
ugly,
saying?
gonna get real bright if you
I don't mean
manage
to
your
scare
category.
nobody and shit, but in our lifetime, we're gonna see we're gonna see World War III, bro. It's
Fuck
gonna be
no.
crazy. I
Fuck
promise
no.
you.
Fuck no.
I'm just telling y'all, like, get ready.
Nah.
You
World
feel
War
me?
III?
Like, yes.
How can you say that when it's like right now? Like you said, it's all about money.
We watching this
all
shit.
countries are united right now. Why? Because it's fucking FIFA.
It's more money in
World Cup. Every country right now is locked in watching soccer.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
CPG
when
is
you
the
come,
way.
Like every country you go to, you're down there. United States Embassy. You know what I mean? United Nations. Like, so I
Yeah,
feel
You're a
they fuck with us,
CPG
but-
number, bro.
There's people that's going against that right now.
Yeah.
Is it CPG or CGP?
And see, that
What's
goes
that?
back to the crypto billionaires. These are people that's going against that, and they got
Nah.
pape. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
nah.
and all wars are over money. I don't give a fuck what they told y'all it was about.
How you
It's
know it's
about
a war
money.
going on?
It's finna be.
No, but I'm saying, how do you know it's a war going on unless they told you?
There's always a war going
A
on.
lot of times, y'all don't understand how peaceful money is.
How peaceful it is.
How peaceful it really is.
It's not all about money though, P. It's
That
about
shit ain't
power
peaceful.
too.
Money ain't peaceful.
When you see your enemigos gaining too much power, you got to do something about it. Because
just
if you let them
depends.
gain too much power, they gonna get too much money.
So two things that sell the most than consumer product goods is fear and the myth of fear.
And sex.
Sex. Yeah.
Sex up there for sure.
Man, bro, nah, I don't even think the level of fear niggas get.
That's COVID. COVID proved that.
Fear will outsell sex any day of the week.
Nah. Nah.
That nigga be trying to get some pussy
Nah,
and
that
nigga walk
nigga's
in.
That nigga's lying.
That nigga out. Am I lying?
What'd you say?
Baby niggas be trying to get some pussy and their boyfriend walk in. Or baby daddy walk in. That nigga bet you ain't gonna still keep trying to fuck. His fear system gonna kick that nigga out the door. Bet. Nigga, all hell break loose. Hell no. And tell me how strong you are. You gonna keep beating on some pussy while her baby daddy standing there. Alright, go ahead. This nigga gonna be ready to kill you. Kill about that pussy.
That was a good one.
Yeah, nigga, that's what I'm telling you. Nigga, fear outsell pussy any day of the week.
It
I'm
depends
not.
though.
I'm not
Sometimes-
buying it though.
Sometimes when the
Bruh,
fear,
if a nigga is scared, he not trying to do nothing but get out of that.
it depends.
Period.
If the fear is like right there on you, or if you got plans for niggas.
You want some pussy and this nigga walk in, you like, you draw. But tell me you balls deep and you gonna keep pumping.
If you accepted what you got coming, niggas about to get lit.
So you gonna get beat up in some pussy.
Hey man.
A lot of niggas die for pussy, get killed for pussy, but tell me what nigga just got his brains blown out pumping. I'll wait.
I don't know.
That nigga hopped up, got his drawers on that nigga, shot him. Pow! I ain't laughing, it's not funny. I pray to God that never happened. You know what I'm saying? That shit could be, that's what I'm telling you. Fear outsell pussy 7 days out the week. That's why you see niggas fleeing or in trucks to get to America, bruh.
Niggas ain't buying fear though.
Yeah, they are.
What? How?
Y'all just explain the whole show word for me.
What do you mean?
Man, did you get boosted?
Hell nah. That wasn't off of fear. Though.
Shit. You stayed there black ass inside.
I was never inside the
Bro,
whole
you lying
COVID. I
ass
swear
nigga.
to God.
I ain't see your tags on the street.
Call my mama. I'll pull videos. I'm traveling
big
all
flights. I
throughout
loved it. Bring that
COVID,
shit
bro.
back.
I'm doing shows all
They
throughout
told
COVID.
niggas, go inside. Every nigga in America.
I went
Inside. Chilling.
I went inside the first like 2
That's
weeks.
what I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
Inside.
Because
Yeah.
like you could get
The curfew shit, yeah.
Shit.
So what I'm telling you is no matter what, they found a
But
way
even
to pocket
after
all of our
that, I
asses.
figured out a way to wiggle through the curfew shit. You gotta have
a pass and all this.
I'm a whatever the shit is.
First, you had to be first responder.
Essential. I'm
Hey,
an
I would
essential
say
citizen.
to an extent, because I know some
I had a
niggas-
little essential pass.
I know some niggas who bought fake. You know what I mean?
Bro, I'm not saying
COVID
that-
shot.
Man, I got him.
I'm not saying that
I'm
it
not selling them, but
yeah.
I used one.
I'm not. I don't know nothing
Just in
about
case,
that.
but like you said, that's someone.
Look,
You
bro,
know, fucking shot.
Nigga bought them cards.
I don't even get flu
I'm just
shots
saying
or
the
none
level
of that
of
shit.
bro,
fear
like-
outsells pussy 7 days out the week. Period. It don't matter, nigga. Somebody say, "Oh, something wrong with your kids," nigga. Out of fear, you gonna be, "Oh shit, what's going on?" Somebody say something wrong with your mama. Oh, you gonna see what's going on.
I just don't like how you saying it. Like,
Yeah,
you,
you
when
can't
you
just,
say
like, purchase
sell,
fear. That's
when
what
you
you said.
yeah,
Buy
like,
fear every day, nigga.
I know.
Mentally,
Bro, every time you go to the gas pump, is why? Because you don't want to run out of the fear of running out of fucking
I
gas.
just gotta keep my cars going.
Bro, have you ever ran out of gas?
I'm not scared because I know that I'm filling up at a quarter tank every time. I'm not scared to run
Bro,
out.
The reason
I
you
gotta
fill
keep
up your
going.
tank
I'm
because
not
you don't want the
scared,
motherfucker to go empty.
Right, but I'm not in fear of it.
The sale, like you said, you can't buy fear. I just use gas as the reference. So the fact that gas keep going up, if the gas keep going higher, you
Man,
gonna get
pussy's a high commodity, and that's just what the point I'm getting to. It's a hot commodity.
3 things that
man.
gonna sell in the war is what?
Pussy,
And what's the other one? What's the other two? You right?
guns, and pussy.
And what's the other one? Drugs.
liquor and drugs.
Liquor and drugs. 4 things.
Yeah. Even in the war, them niggas is buying pussy.
But
out in the field.
what's the number one funded thing that you just said for a war?
Them niggas is in fear every day, and what they doing, they going out their way to get some pussy.
All war is fear based from one opposition to the next. Nobody ever wins. Both parties lose.
What you think about the Ukraine shit?
Man, stay away.
What's going on out there?
Biden giving all the bread over
Man,
there.
y'all niggas
What's
every
up?
shit.
I don't know.
I ain't up on game. What happened?
Oh shit, he just be giving a lot of bread over there.
To the Ukraine.
Y'all niggas tripping.
What is this? This is
They
England.
got war, some shit going on.
This is Europe.
Somewhere, I don't know, bro. Another country.
It doesn't surprise me. I'm not surprised at all when you say it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's his
wars.
people. You know what I'm saying? So
They fund wars.
I'm not
That should be
surprised,
up.
bro.
You.
You know, black people, we started out as Republicans.
Man, now you, boy, you trying to get us killed, man. The fuck? I just want to go on about my business, but fuck what you niggas are.
I'm just, you know, I gotta tell my people the truth, man.
Watch the birth of a nation.
You know what I'm saying? Black people, we started out as Republicans, man. But
Some.
But
Some
all
niggas
that
are
shit-
just
all of
spirited.
us.
No, man.
Nah,
Some niggas
hey,
just did.
all
some
of your
ni-
ancestors was Republicans.
Kanye's right to a certain degree when he said slavery is a choice. Cause not how many stories have you heard that of non-slaves? Or how many
Only thing I
people who
say-
wasn't enslaved?
Left wing.
How many times you hear about the port of Haiti? Like what really happened? Like you don't hear like niggas who stand on their 10 toes, and there's a
Right.
reason because you again. If I I get it. When I don't control the voice, I can't be mad at the person who do,
Right.
and I can't blame them for creating a narrative of me from their perception. If I don't like it, then do something about it, nigga.
Yeah.
Again, go to what I keep saying, the silent generation. Be seen and not heard. Whatever your plans
I'm gonna really look that up when I
Bro,
leave.
study it.
I'm gonna be sending you some shit because I'm pretty sure I'm right in my head.
What is your theology of right?
I don't want to dig into it right now because I don't want to say some shit that I don't know.
It's just seen, not heard. When you hear that, I mean, I can be as loud as I want from a visual perspective, but when I speak, I need to make sure of what I'm speaking on is to a certain degree of not exposing maybe what's going on, and keep it that way. So when I'm speaking, bro, that's why, like, if the world say you need to do this, then do what the fuck the world say if that's what you follow.
Yeah.
But privately, whatever I really have going on may not be to public discretion because I know it's not in full fruition. So I'm not going to be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Look at the internet. You have a bunch of people teaching other folks shit that they're learning.
Yeah.
But in retrospect, they don't fully know. So you walking somebody into a burning house. And that's shit need to be said. Like, bro, stop walking niggas into burning houses and you ain't even got a hose to put the fucking fire out. You understand? But you charge them to come into this house.
Yeah, but see, in certain situations, knowledge has to be spread.
Nigga, what knowledge do you got
You see
when
what I'm saying?
as a group of people you don't have shit? What knowledge do you have, brother?
It don't matter, bro. Any knowledge that you come across, it's your. You just said earlier, bro, something about a vessel and you being the vessel. What was that you said?
Be a vessel of the work.
Be a vessel of the work. What does that mean to you?
That means first thing first, learn the work, young fella, right?
Learn the work.
And that's what people don't say is when you're learning your work.
So when you learning your work, right?
Yeah.
You may not have read the whole Bible. We just gonna use the Bible for example, right? You may have just read half of the Bible. Are you in the wrong for teaching what you have learned so far?
Hell yeah.
No, you're not. How?
What you need to say is
how?
Time out. What you need to say is I've learned half of the Bible.
Right.
And I'm teaching you up to John 3:16.
Yeah, to what you know.
Trying to tell a nigga about the whole Bible, right?
Yeah.
That's what people do.
No.
I've been studying the Bible, but you ain't say that you ain't read the John 3:16, bruh. That's all you know.
Yeah, but see, what I'm saying is let's not tell ourselves that we have to read the whole Bible in order to tell what we've learned about it so far.
Bro, that's a lie. That's a lie then.
To its fact
Get the lessons.
Like you said, be fully knowledgeable of it.
Hell yeah.
I heard a thing about everybody's like internet gurus of teaching something now. And it's about money at the end of the day. And it's like a lot of people is getting further away from the message. They trying to get their bills paid and shit. So a motherfucker they said the real experts, they taking this nigga whole fucking blueprint or his package or whatever, his lessons, and switch some words up or whatever. Now they selling for $1,500. You know what I mean? It's like, but they maybe didn't even fully know everything of what this man was talking about or be far more, as experienced as him. So
they still got their paper off of it.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying.
So,
you just selling side books at that point.
All right, I'm gonna give y'all two examples though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all starting y'all business and shit.
Yeah.
And we gonna get out of here real soon.
Fact.
But just y'all starting y'all business, right?
Yeah.
You learning things on your end, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna come to him and you're gonna tell him what you learned.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
That don't mean you know everything because y'all in business together.
I'm finna light up a
Together, you gonna tell him, all right, well look, bro, this is what we gotta do, but we still gotta figure out this part. You see what I'm saying? So we have to look at us as a people like these are our business partners too. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever I know, I'm gonna tell these niggas so that we can build upon this shit.
Not publicly.
Yeah, but see, that's the problem with black folks though. Because if you go to these Jewish communities, bro, they're congregating in their communities and they're sharing game.
Can I say this? Can I ask you a question, right? Have you done business with them?
With who?
Jewish people.
Have I done business with them?
Mm-hmm.
No, I haven't. I've paid Jewish lawyers. That's it.
From personal experience, me and bro have, and what I'll leave alone is they have a method of doing business. What we have learned, and this is why I keep saying, there's a way. Again, Puff Daddy probably said it the best. Go look at the Biggie movie. He said, "My business is in the streets, but I'm not in the streets."
Right.
And when you hear that, it's the same method as seeing, not heard. It's okay for a nigga to see you. It's okay. Shine, young fella, do your thing. But the moment you open your mouth to a certain degree, understand it comes with something.
Right.
So we're just talking shit right now. You understand? I'm putting that out there so that it's reference. It's just the gift of the gab. But in retrospect, what's really going on is not to be discussed. Is why? Is because
amongst who?
Amongst those who may not understand it to the degree of the time. So,
cause see,
hold on, let me finish you. Is that the time between a owner and a boss?
Right.
So what I mean by that is that why have more respect for somebody who calls himself an owner? Because they work in their business. And the difference between the owner and a boss is somebody who works on their business. And there's nothing wrong with either method. A boss works on his business. I pray to get to the boss level just to work on the business. I'm an owner. I work in my shit. I need to understand every aspect that happens here.
So that you can teach them how to do it.
So it goes to my point to finishing the book. If I don't finish the book, I may get to halfway through, but at that halfway mark is where the lesson begun of what they're talking about. So now they're breaking down the definitions. They're telling you everything that goes into this recipe. But where you stopped was John 3:16. But like you said, I'm an expert up to John 3:16, but
Right.
I never finished the course to let you know that underneath this surface was a sacrifice that you had to really make about this shit.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with no money, no opportunity. It came down, like we said, the hardest business was to manage yourself. So now you didn't read that though. But you out here selling folks on walking into, again, a burning house. And we got to stop doing that to master my craft takes time, and niggas don't want to say that. Like, yo, it take me time. I'm fucked up, bro. Like, real life, I done have my car repoed. I done have my eviction notices on my door. Like, this shit ain't no peaches and herbs. Motherfuckers talking shit.
As far as with us, like me and bro, no cap. I'll always give it up to him. Like when it come to the how many pages is in the
laws.
The laws, how many pages?
Over 400 and something now. It was 200 when me and him started.
We
So
talking about like the MMJ
yeah,
laws?
bro. It was only
like,
200 and
that's
something.
our Bible.
Damn.
That nigga know that shit like top to bottom. I tell him like motherfuckers ain't fucking with you when it come to the rules and regulations. What you could do, you know, certain gray areas, certain limitations, are just a lot of things. But people been telling us plenty times, like, we give away hella game for free. You know what I'm saying? Like, just in politicking. Niggas come back 6 months later, like, damn, I took that game. Y'all gave us, ran up a bag. And like you said, we still trying to figure shit out.
Y'all
so that's
niggas better start charging for that shit.
No, you just said it. He just said it, though.
Niggas been
The worst
telling us that for the
marketer
last
is the
5
best
years.
niggas
You know
in
what
the
I'm saying?
game.
And we really know this shit from seed to sale. Like, we know the metric, you know what I mean, how to send everything out from top to bottom within this industry. But it's like, we ain't really, that's our next level. But like you said, it took the 10,000 hours to become a professional at this shit. Plus, a whole lot of blood, sweat, and tears. Like, niggas was out here, I ain't from there, bro. Nigga was sleeping in my car out here at a point in time. Nigga, to keep this shit alive, to not go back to where, you know, where that's easy for a nigga to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he's talking about, that sacrifice of really, what Pop said before he passed.
But can't nobody tell you ain't got your apprenticeship, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Can't nobody tell y'all that.
Straight up.
Bruh, like, we stand on that. Like, that's
now
why
it's
niggas...
time to go to, you know, that professional, and we real life can say, oh yeah, just like a lawyer. Oh yeah, we got a free hour for your consultation, but after that motherfucking invoice clock ticker about to start. You know what I'm saying? And they know when they walk away, they got some solid game. They gonna be like, oh, like, I done paid for some shit, bro. And I'm like, this nigga didn't really tell me shit that I ain't already know. I low-key feel finessed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so that's what we got. We really trying to, well, we gonna charge motherfuckers for some game consultation, things of that nature. That
we don't
really gonna walk away better than what they sat at the table with. Huh?
Tell them we don't want to get the game.
We
don't.
It ain't not for a cost.
Nah.
Motherfucker can't pay the fee.
Nah, Pat. Through being around, so nigga Mike Knowles told me the realest shit. Rising tides raises all ships. So if you get around a nigga making money, right? At some point you gonna get what Denzel Washington say. You hang around the barbershop long enough, eventually you're gonna get a haircut. Shit, real nigga.
Yeah.
You hang around a nigga getting money, eventually you gonna get $1 or $2, something.
Right.
So that's the same way we apply it, bro. But again, difference between a boss and an owner. An owner got to put in that work to become the boss. Niggas jump out there talking about they the boss and ain't putting no ownership into their shit, and you wonder why. So that's where learning from Black Wall Street. At that time, they didn't have the economics or the resources that we have to understand. Maybe there is a way that we can hang on to some shit. But then when you go look at the stock market exchange and you see that there's companies that existed since 1921 still on the stock exchange, that means they understood their assignment. Where the information ain't being passed down is because relevancy. everything doesn't have to be relevant for you to go exchange the knowledge of.
So you think that might be a reason why they went and bombed that motherfucker?
It doesn't matter what they done. See,
Nah, you can't
How
talk
you know
about
that?
half of it and not talk about the other half.
But what I'm saying is because the end result is what you're left with. Oh, you a slave, you got brought here a certain way, but they never told you how you got here. Your passage of time means more than what your actual time or what they trying to claim you were mean is anything. I'm trying to say that's where the lesson is. How did I even become a slave? First and foremost. So once I understand that, then I can remove the factor of being one. But if I don't understand how I became a slave, what the fuck does it mean to be one?
Yeah, man, it's deep, man.
I'm from America.
That subject is deep.
Yeah, I'm from America.
You definitely are. We all are.
Bro. So I don't know how I got here. I came out my mama's womb in a hospital in Grand Island, Nebraska.
I'm from America, nigga. You right.
Straight up, I'm from America, bro. They can't take that from me. Fuck that.
So, but back to high grade, and we gonna, just before we get out of here, you know what I'm saying, I want to
high grade USA.
That's the. I want to.
I want to smoke high grade again.
You know that? Right. Drink high grade.
I've been smoking high grade.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
General consensus.
You feel me?
You know, we trying to sip some high grade now.
Sip
you know
high
what
grade.
I mean? But the high grade syrup. What stores can we find this in, man?
Bro, the platform has grown. What we'll say is, our attention span is Colorado right now. A lot of people ask, what state y'all going to next? But it's mastering the craft at home and preparing ourselves for the future.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like,
you go on our website, see, like...
Now, they can't... Retailers can, though.
Yeah, that's what... Yeah. They don't got the... For the customer side, putting in their zip code?
Yeah, AHRR.
Yeah. So some of... You can go on the website, put in a zip code. It show close ones within their vicinity.
It'll show the stores where they can purchase it.
Yeah, we got to update it to get, more, because it's like we getting in new stores like damn near weekly. We got a new sales lady that's killing it, sending out samples, and, the orders come in. But some of the ones that, our people know, show love, whether, the cookies, lemonade, shout out Wolfpack, shout out Denko, Buku Loud in the Springs, 64 stores, Still City Meds,
Lucky Monkey, Cannabis Exchange.
Yep, Cannabis Exchange.
So y'all from Denver down to
Pueblo
with this shit.
State.
Trinidad, all of
damn.
Yeah.
Garden of the Gods. We
okay.
covering the whole state, medical and rec. So, and anybody else, if it ain't by you, go to your dispensary and request it, and we'll get it shipped to that dispensary for y'all to pick it up.
Straight up, man. Yeah, man, the high grade syrup, man, it's dope, bro. Definitely try it, man. All my drink sippers, man. If you an ex-drink sipper, you just miss the feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Nostalgic feeling.
Man, tap in, Mack In. You know what I'm saying? I love it, me personally. And we've been working on, my own little flavor. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
We doing some taste testing and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Research and development.
You feel me? So yeah, y'all be on the lookout for that, man.
You know what I mean?
We gonna come with that.
Happen.
We gonna come with that drink.
Yes,
you
sir.
know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Y'all actually got a new flavor that's coming out. Well, it's not a flavor. It's a new syrup that's coming out.
10K.
Yeah,
10K
doses. It's great. The flavor great, but it's a higher milligram dosage.
Yeah. So with the 10K, it's more of a special run. Is it B hype? How you say it? Hype B?
Huh?
B hype. What's it?
No.
You ain't never hype beat. What's that?
Hype beast?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's our version of that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Boom. There you go.
That's the 10K right there,
10K,
man. So this is 10,000 milligrams,
10,000 milligrams.
This shit'll knock you on your ass.
So when we started this,
full of that. Each capsule like 100 and something milligrams.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Fucking crazy.
But when we started this, right, bro, the main thing was looking at the milligrams on a lean bottle. When we went and did the numbers, it was crazy. Like, damn, they're giving somebody how much
promethazine in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
And it was like 6,000 milligrams or something crazy. I'm like, damn, when you do the math over a pint, this is a lot. So I can see why they stretch it. And then we like, all right, cool, this might be dope. And then I did the research behind how much THC can somebody consume without killing themselves, you know?
Thinking they gonna die.
Yeah, bro. That shit is potent. So that's where it's like, that's why we do it in such a small batch form, because it's not meant for everybody. It's really...
This is for the professionals.
Yeah, and those
I ain't gonna hold you though.
Big dog.
We was at Tetra. Shout out Tetra. And it was a chick that came up to us, and she had like some crazy ass ailments. And like I said, we ain't making no health claims, but like her pain tolerance, shit, like y'all need to bring that 10K back. Like that helps me with
really,
you know what I mean, sleep good.
You got pain?
Her pain, how she feel with whatever ailment she was going through with some serious shit.
Facts.
And she told us like y'all need to bring that 10K back. We like, damn. She like, you know, that's the tolerance that she's up to, and to help with her pain alleviation or whatnot.
And everybody's different. Everybody got different things going on with their body, so
yeah,
we
heard some crazy stories, bro. Like our Instagram, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, you know, parents, kids with epilepsy, dispensaries, and told us some of the craziest shit. And we just making deliveries, and we hear like, damn, we ain't on that time, but it's some form of a healing and a alternative, you know, like healing that.
How does that make y'all feel like when y'all hear stories like that, like a kid with epilepsy and he ain't had a seizure in a certain amount of time?
That shit like not on no blasphemous shit. That shit like godly though, you know what I mean? Low key. Like you hear certain things like, damn, that's crazy on something that me, you know, bro, started in the garage with. You know where it expanded at. Like, motherfuckers is really banking on this for, you know, to help them get through a day or a night. You know.
So y'all started this shit in the garage?
Hell yeah, no cap,
man. The basement and the garage.
Well, give Medicated Wings his credit though.
Yeah,
Black nigga showed us this shit. As far not like directly, but he was doing his thing as far as his replica.
Cannabis Cup back in like 2014.
And then Jay Diggs too.
Yeah, shout out Jay Diggs.
Jay Diggs from the Bay? Yeah, sat down with me personally, just like this, and gave me so much game about the THC syrup and how his son had passed and everything like that. So I'm always grateful for that knowledge from him. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because even though we couldn't take his particular beverage and do it with it, he gave me just same way we talk
even
about.
Even the boys out of AZ too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Salute.
Their deal, like we had a crazy deal coming out of AZ before, but it didn't go through. But even that knowledge was enough.
That's what we just what we had. Like what Emory Jones say, man. You know, invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like
Diggs is probably the most resourceful though. Mm-hmm. Nigga, I was fucked up at my mother-in-law's house. With my wife. Like we in her mama basement, dog, and this nigga pulled up to the crib, sat down, chopped it with me, smoked some wood,
laced you with some game,
bro.
We had Moon Rock.
You can't respect this nigga.
Moon Rock
we did.
Going before that.
We did, but I'm saying me personally, I fucked up.
Remember the Moon Rocks?
This nigga dope.
Them coming back. That's
hey,
facts.
So
y'all
got that cat out the bag, but yeah.
Let me tell y'all, boy, that's gonna be the next episode. That motherfucker Moon Rock boy. I ain't gonna lie, man. That was like the first time that I seen some Moon Rock.
No, yeah, man, we got something in the archive.
Yeah, man. I think y'all should do it. I'll be one of your best customers.
Y'all work in mysterious ways.
Straight up, man. Man, I want to thank y'all for coming,
Thank
man.
you for having us, man.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta do this again, cause
this went 2 hours. I'm from my wife
bro.
Killed me.
Yeah, man. I feel like as it went on, it kind of got better. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we started out dry. I told you we gonna let the moon
I see how that drink champ shit getting.
Yeah, man. I feel like we gotta come back and we gotta dig into some more shit, man.
Thanks.
But
I gotta get a little video from my wife, so she know I ain't out fucking off.
It's a treat when the players meet, man.
Just send her the link, man.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, let the people know where they can find high grade syrups at, where they can find y'all at. Just so, you know, if they want to tap in, they want to mack in and grab some products, man, where can they go?
You can literally either go to our website, highgradesyrups.com. Like Brody said, it's going to tell you at your nearest retail location. If you're a retailer, you can go to highergradesyrups.com.
Go on LeafLink if you're a retailer.
And it'll access to LeafLink as well from both sides.
If you ain't got it at your favorite dispensary, I say go request it. And they could put in a request on LeafLink. You know what I mean? We see the sample, get it to them, and hopefully try to get an order out to them.
Okay. Facts. Yeah, man. And, you know, I'm actually, man, I'm gonna do something special, you know what I'm saying, for the viewers out there, man. And I'ma personally buy me a couple bottles of it. And y'all mack in with me if y'all want to taste this shit, man. Cause I really want y'all to try it, you know what I'm saying? So mack in with me, send a DM to me, send a DM to the AHRR Network page, and we gonna figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
It's still a kick the cup challenge, man. Free Mozzie, you feel me?
Kick the cup, man.
Pick up this cup though.
Like I said, I support it, man. I used to be a drink sipper, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? I'm like still recovering with my liver. You know what I'm saying? From like, I be having to take milk thistle and some more shit, just like trying to recover from it and
that
shit.
Boy's pouring up for real.
Every day, you know what I'm saying? But so that's why I love high grade syrup, because it's, you know, it's the healthy version of it.
What makes somebody bad from regular promethazine?
What make them what?
Like, why do people like my liver fucked up from regular promethazine?
It's just it's fucks your liver up, bro. It's hard on your liver. You know what I'm saying? And then like, you know, you gotta drink a lot of water when you sip and drink. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be sipping lean like that, drink hella water.
Kidneys, fuck your kidneys up.
Yeah. Luckily I ain't, you know, got like no kidney issues and shit. I got a little bit of fat on my liver. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
from sipping drink?
Yeah.
Ain't that what happened to Filthy too?
I don't know.
They say slow your heart down, slow your heart rate down. All the little nurse chicks be always saying, talking shit to any real nigga that fuck with some nurse chicks.
Yeah.
They always gonna hear the bad about
it. So I don't talk down on niggas for doing it, you know what I'm saying? But I do definitely, when I see niggas doing it, I'll be like, man, just calm down a little bit, you feel me? Like,
I would say
but it's a master to the whip of making drink though.
And two, make sure
that shit ain't just something.
If I don't condone it, but make sure that shit, you know,
clean and not cut.
Come from the farm, because a lot of fake cut.
If you choose to do it,
it's a fentanyl epidemic with everything, killing motherfuckers.
Man.
Hey, nothing stepped on. That's one thing we promote with high grade. Hey, this dope is not cut. You understand? We don't sell no cut dope.
Definitely.
No lie. We in the business of getting you high, and we don't stand no other way, bro.
Straight up. Straight up. Yeah, man. So, mackin in, man. You know, I got my guys, high grade syrup in the building. Yes, Thank y'all for coming, man. We definitely gonna do this again, man.
No question.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all gotta bring me a pack next time.
We do. We got you. I actually got a 10K for you in the car.
For sure. Yeah. So yeah, man. Mackin in, and we mackin out, man. Y'all holla at us next week.
Salute.
Yes, sir. No, yeah, I got one for you in the whip, for real.